it becomes viral? Is there a connection? What are the connections? These may not be very difficult to sort of examine, but one also has to, look at the solutions. Media literacy. How do we really know when you get some news? How do we know that this is fake? This is true? This is biased? You know. So I think media literacy has a very very important role to play in the country. Unfortunately, the new education policy is silent on media literacy.
Viral news. And how is it measured? It is measured more on hits rather than more of credibility or accountability. Not even take half an hour to spread across the whole of the country and the thing to set in. So this is where we see that journalism has changed. Because of internet and because of digital media, things are much speedier, and because of the speed to overtake each other and represent news faster than the other, what has happened? A rat race has taken place in which, information or misinformation, more of misinformation, that is getting the status of a viral news. People do not check whether the news is credible, whether the news is authentic. If it just suits, their liking, suits their taste, it is just forwarded.
Whether it be objectivity, impartiality, or truthfulness while hunting down news and reporting news. So I understand that now journalists need to bring a lot more to the table given the competition online as well. So that was a great description of the current scenario of the industry.
Ms. Madhushree Goswami is an experienced copy editor with a demonstrated history of working in the online media industry, skilled in journalism, proofreading, social media, and research. At present, Ms. Goswami is the digital editor at the Logical India. To listen to you, we have been very much excited since the day we knew that you will join us on this very special occasion, that is National Press Day. Thank you, ma'am.
Next day in the news, you'll get items similarly along those lines only. Say you saw something like, some film star passed away or something. Next day, you'll get something like that only along those lines. Now, what happens is when all of this is happening, algorithms don't exactly filter out fake news. And this fake news, it's become a whole ecosystem. As Mr. Amitabh was saying, it's become a whole ecosystem.
And facts were checked again and again. Stories were spiked if it's not good enough. And only credible news, accurate news made it to the paper. So print journalism has this great practice of, on-field reporting. You need to be present to report. You see the ground reality. You interact with people. And then you come back to your cubicle and write your report very objectively. Then there were phone calls to get quotes in case you missed talking to someone, or getting it right. And, the story was then ready to be published after editors grilled you and fact-checked each and every line.
Given this particular region that we come from, Sikkim and Darjeeling and this particular thing, the source of revenue is very limited for all the news media outlets out here that we are working on. And yet we see, a lot of pages coming up. So are these pages promoting fake news, or are these pages, doing injustice to to proper dissemination of information to society. Even from the print media, we can't deny them. But the ethics, the standards, like whether that is doing more harm to our society or not. I think this is one point that we really have to start looking on. But then there are no solutions, because we can't regulate them. There's no authority that can really regulate the news that these people are coming through. I mean, this is something which I think throughout the world, everyone is grappling with this particular issue of, controlling such online-based, localized, information centers.
It was all about objectivity and virality, or I think if objective news meets virality, then it is a wonderful thing for all of us. But if it is otherwise, if it is bias or fake news or prejudiced news that meets virality, then it is a big problem. And the only solution that I see, or what I understand out of this entire discussion, is the importance of media literacy. Right from the very beginning, which Manoj sir has also mentioned, the need for media literacy and the lack of media literacy in our country even now. So I think this is where we, as people in the media industry, as faculties, as journalists, as in digital media or in print media, or as students of mass communication, I think we have a major role to play in terms of media literacy. And I hope we begin that right away from our homes itself. So thank you everybody for participating. With this, I would like to close this session, and I hope one day we can actually have all of you, all the guests in our department, and also have a lengthier discussion on this. Thank you everybody.